I'm Cindy Cox. I'm a composer first, and I'm also a professor at UC Berkeley, and I've been here a long time. So this concert has a huge range of my work. I mean, the first piece that I'd say is there's a piece that I wrote when I was 27, which is for me the dark ages, for piano and percussion. And the last piece on the program, which is an excerpt from a big music theater piece that's going to be premiered, uses work from that early piece that I wrote when I was 27. And you'll hear themes and ideas that echo. So it's really interesting for me to hear the thread that goes through this concert. The concert starts with an octet, and it's the same instrumentation as Stravinsky's octet. Called Canyon, and it's got a flute and clarinet. It's got a couple of bassoons and trumpets and trombone. So it's a really wind ensemble kind of piece. And then there's a piano and percussion piece, and the last part of the first half of the program is this piece for clarinet, violin, viola, and cello, and piano. And in the second half, we have some scenes from a new piece called The Road to Xibalba that are going to be premiered. Now, the premiere of The Road to Xibalba is from a kind of story, a narrative that's drawn from an ancient Mayan text called the Popol Vuh. And my husband, John Campion, is a poet, and he's the librettist. We've drawn this story that involves the hero twins, Hunahpu and Xbalanque, and they go down to the underworld to play the Lords of Death in a ball game. Ultimately, they lose their ball game, but they come back to life and they defeat death. And so death is brought into the cycle of life. So the way I like to compose is I think a lot about sound. I think a lot about the special sounds that instruments can make. And I'm particularly attracted to sounds that are really fragile and noisy and have a lot of scope for play, for difference and gradation. And you'll hear a lot of different kinds of sounds on this concert. Oh, the special thing about working with the Eco Ensemble is that I have worked with many of these performers for decades. A few of them are new, and it's wonderful to get to know new performers. But most of them I've worked with for many, many years, and they know my music, and I know their playing, and it's a collaboration. So, writing this music, when I know people who are going to be playing the music, it's a very personal thing, and you can write to their strengths and to what they love and what I love, and it's really been a very special thing to work with these people. What I love about being here on the Berkeley campus and in this community is it's a very progressive community. People want to hear innovative and new kinds of things, and they're not afraid to entertain new ideas. They're not afraid of challenging kinds of art, to experience, and they want that. They're smart and they care, and so it's been really wonderful to be here for so many years. It's one of the parts of the world that's very special in that way. I think that you try to approach the work with an open mind and open ears, and don't worry about being right and wrong about how you're hearing it. Try to open yourself to what you're hearing and have patience with it,
Dogs or cats?
Cats.
Books or a movie?
Books, by far.
Beach or mountains?
Mountains.
And cookies or cake?
Cookies, but
Thank you,
I can say
Cindy.
for both.
Thank you.